overseas traveling, or is it just U.S.?
No. I take a group of fans every year to Ireland, and I play a lot all over the world.
Outstanding. Well, we're glad that you've had a chance to visit Westville and Michigan City, and it has been a pleasure to hook up with you. Like so many other people, I've seen so many of the films, and they've been enjoyable, and I want to thank you so much for taking the time to visit with me. It has been a pleasure.
I'm delighted.
Ronny Cox, and I will be right back. With me now is Professor Jerry Holt here at Purdue North Central, and he has been instrumental in allowing me to come and meet with Ronny Cox. Jerry, thank you so much. Let's get a little bit about your background here at Purdue.
I've been at Purdue for 5 years. I came from an undergraduate university in Ohio and actually retired from there, so I kind of started over here at Purdue North Central.
Alrighty, and let's go over all the different types of classes you teach here.
I teach American literature, American history kinds of combinations. Some would say American studies. I have credentials, as you can tell from this outing, in film history. And I guess that's my favorite curriculum to teach.
Well, let's talk how you got Ronny Cox to come here today.
To tell you the truth, it was Facebook. I talked with him a little bit on Facebook, and I had a class in narrative at that time that was reading the novel Deliverance. And before long, I became so fascinated with his background on the filming of Deliverance that I did a book and movie combination, and he was kind enough to talk to my class over the telephone. And the more we talked, we just felt like we had to make this happen, and we did. It's a double sponsorship. Purdue North Central, our English department, is sponsoring, and so is the Lebesnick Center, where he'll be appearing tomorrow night. And I love these moments when community and campus come together in this way.
Now, he is not the only person in the entertainment industry that you've had dealings with for your classes. There have been some other people.
Yes, I did dissertation work on the late director Sam Peckinpah, and he visited me a couple of times. I don't know if you remember Robert Culp. I hope you do, from I Spy. He and Bill Cosby kind of integrated television together. Mr. Culp came to see me with kind of a lost film he directed named Hickey and Boggs, and provided a wonderful experience. The actor, John, I try to do lost films when I can. Deliverance is an exception. The actor John Hurd came with another wonderful lost film named Cutter's Way. Paul Sedor, who directed the Oscar-nominated documentary about the filming of Peckinpah's The Wild Bunch, was here. There have been several over the years.
Peckinpah, I know he was known for violent films and the westerns and the crime dramas, but I mean, I know he branched out into some other areas. What did you find him to be like?
On a good day, he was the best there was. On his darker days, maybe not so accessible, but Sam was nothing but kind to me, and nobody who wanted to write about him. And I actually got to do the last interviews with him down at Rice University right before he died. And our last conversation was one of the dearest memories of my life. By the way, there's plenty, as Ronny Cox will tell you as well, there's plenty of gentle Peckinpah. The Ballad of Cable Hogue, the lovely film Junior Bonner, large parts of The Getaway, and of course the Ella Jake wonderful first film, well, really second film, Ride the High Country, which was the swan song for Randolph Scott and Joel McCrea, directed with love and respect by Sam Peckinpah.
Absolutely. That was really something. Well, who would you like to have come in the future to the class?
Based on the level of communication and love I saw today, I think we better have Ronny back.
All righty. Are you going to book him for next year, or what's going on with that?
I'm going to talk to him very seriously.
All righty. Do you ever deal with any booking agencies to get in touch with the people, or is it just, again, still you by yourself?
Actually, Ronnie's the first person that I have not dealt with a booking agency for. And after the fact, I did talk to his representation as well, but we got together on our own.
Well, Jerry Holt, a professor out here at Purdue North Central, we want to thank you for allowing us to come out and visit you and see Ronny Cox at the class. We're glad that we're getting some exposure of Purdue, Westville, and of course Michigan City, and putting us on the map.
You are welcome anytime. Thanks so much for coming. Thank you.
Ready? And I will be right back. A big thank you to Jerry Holt out here at Purdue University North Central in Westville for allowing us to come out here and visit Ronny Cox, and a huge pleasure and thank you to Mr. Cox for sharing some career highlights with us for his program. A big thank you to John Baines for joining me out here today. Once again, Interesting Individuals can be seen on YouTube. Just go to the YouTube site. We have a number of programs on there. We hope to keep adding more as time goes on. Thank you for watching. We will see you again soon.
50 or 60% of the time. Who brought us the radio mics here a while ago? I don't need it. Oh, okay. Am I here okay back there? Yeah. Okay? Yeah, everybody, well, they brought us radio mics. So when we first started shooting the film, we all put radio mics on because they wanted to capture the dialogue for us. The first day we were there on the water, we dumped 4 times and fried 8 radio mics. So they decided from then on that maybe we'll just, so first of all, 2, there's no acting in canoes. Once you're out there going down the rapids, you can't say dialogue. All you're trying to do is get through. So they found out that if there was any acting to be done, we would pull over to the side and they would have a boom mic out there and we would say the dialogue. Or if we said something just going down there, then we would loop it. Does everybody know what looping is? Looping is when you go in and dialogue replacement. And so you would put the dialogue in later. Also, one of the things we did when we first got there, that first day we had all these radio mics on, we also took extra sets of clothes in case we got wet. So we each had about 3 or 4 sets of clothes. After about the 3rd time of dumping in there, we decided that from then on we would play the entire film wet. So if we were about to shoot a scene and we were dry, we would just wet ourselves down, so we played the whole movie wet. I mean, I did a movie. I don't want. Please don't see this, but I did a movie. It's not that I don't do crap. I just don't do it on purpose. You can't be around as long as I've been around and not do some. I did a film this last year. It went straight to TV, to internet. It didn't even get a movie release. It's called The Age of Dinosaurs. And I don't know how low a low-budget film can be that's wall-to-wall CGI, because there were dinosaurs in there, but the dinosaurs were Muppets. so these fierce dinosaurs, so they could never be in the same scene that we're in. I mean, So I think that no matter what, the suspension of disbelief that we all want to have is we still, when it's really happening, that makes a huge difference. And you can have a car do 28 flips and then land and the guy's okay. But if you really saw a guy do that, and you knew it was a guy really doing that, your heart would be in your throat. Yes.
You've done